War Poem. 1. The pews are hard in the last ages, domineering even now as I sit down in the aisle next to a stained glass window depicting St. Michael towering above Joan of Arc as God gave her her first victory. I imagine she is sitting next to me. Then, rising to kiss the feet of Jesus, she tells me St. Michael told her to win back France, that to do this was of her grace. 2. I'm in this church because my grandfather, during World War II, ran across the battlefield to carry his wounded soldier back to safety. He couldn't remember what had happened, but for being in a foxhole with the safe young corporal, a single red petal falling into his uplifted hand. 3. He left my Uncle Mike the weapons he'd kept. To my Aunt June, his service uniform. To my father, he left his captain's bars and the Nazi flag he'd seized from a young man carrying the dull Hitler's youth knife he also seceded. To my brothers, he gave his medals of honor and the tools he sold after the war. And to me, his youngest grandson, he bestowed his Eisenhower field jacket, stained with the grime of the European theater of war, and a red beret worn by an honorable British soldier. 4. The first tower was burning when she'd put on the news. The angles were distant. I don't remember a word. Before the period was over, Anissa was pulled from the room by her older sister at the behest of their mother. I didn't know why. 5. I'm wearing the Eisenhower. Its 69th Division insignia on the left sleeve reminds me that in my grandfather's time, Europe tipped. Desperate fields were plowed by Adam. 6. I pray to God in this place to put his anger in me, to give me some fatigues, a field knife, M16 in his righteous left hand, to never retreat, to accept every grace, to free all Gentiles.